What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I want to throw this video in the rotation to get it out because we just crossed into New Year's, man. Happy New Year's to all you guys. I hope y'all played it safe, had a great one, watched some fireworks. Unfortunately, out here in the Bay Area, it has been downpouring with wind and crazy rain, and there wasn't really much fireworks out here for New Year's. I mean, there were some little pop-offs, but nothing crazy like it used to be where the skies were filled with beautiful colors. But anyways, Happy New Year's to you guys, and I want to do this like year recap video. Normally I do this like coming into January or at the end of that following year, but I've been so kind of, you know, filled up with content, I have to kind of throw this one in between. So I want to do a year recap with 2025, starting at the very beginning all the way down to this point. I kind of want to take you guys through some of the events, some of the things we did, some of the things we achieved, some things that kind of hurted us, but I thought this would be a cool little video to make while unpacking orders. So if you guys haven't caught on just yet in the community post or on Instagram, I started releasing all the fun print exclusive, and I've already done the first batch of orders and they are literally ready to go tomorrow. Already packed, shipped, labeled and all, and I'm actually doing a bunch now. I got 7 right here, and then I got I believe there's 6 to do right here, guys. So if you guys haven't caught on yet, man, these prints are going really quick, and I'm already at the point of needing to order more shirts, which I'm going to be doing with the proceeds of all of these t-shirts. But I figured I'd take you guys along with 2025 recap while I'm packing these orders. So I'm gonna set you guys up, and I'm gonna get working and talking at the same time. This is where a DJI mic will come in super duper clutch, because you guys are kind of far. If you guys don't have a G7X, it kind of zooms in as soon as you start recording. But anyways, this is my workstation for my t-shirt, guys. We're gonna be printing some t-shirts and talking about our year 2025. 2025, man, it was such a roller coaster, and the thing about me is I always try to push positivity, advocate positivity, always try to weigh positivity over negativity. And I tell this to a lot of my friends, you guys know this. And you know, we had such a roller coaster this year, but I'm going to talk about all the good things that happened this year, man. We came into 2025 with a lot of the cars running. We got a new project, which is the Sleeper 88 Silver Sedan. But, you know, coming into this year, I had goals of some of the events that I want to attend. Wasn't sure if I was going to make it, but if you put your mind to it, anything is possible. So because we set some goals this year to go to some of the events, mainly in Southern California, because that's where a lot of the good stuff happens. But because I had set those plans, I finally got cracking on my right-hand drive wagon again and got working on it to get it up and going, because the goal was to take my wagon out there, because it's been a while since I drove it, and also to link it with the homie Slimeball and his brother Tazzy, because he now owns the Busy Motor wagon, and we wanted the two to link together, right? Both wagons along with all the other homies that were out there, Steven and them. And coming into 2025, we got the wagon tuned right on time with a few other miscellaneous things that we did with the car. Got it up and going, drove it all the way down to LA, made it out there beautiful, attended the show, hang out with the friends. And I guess the positivity part here is being able to go to the shows with the homies. Even though it's a 10-hour drive for me, I was committed. So the positivity that came out of this whole entire trip was hanging out with the friends, vibing out with a lot of you guys that were out there. The drive, enjoying the whips, because why build it if you can't drive it? So I guess one of the thing here is getting my wagon up and going. I'm glad to be able to make out to SoCal for some of these meets and, you know, attend them and hang out with the friends, because up here I feel like a lot of my friends are, I mean, not far apart, like 10 hours, but everybody is busy and not all the time we can link up together to hang out. So I know for sure in SoCal, it's like almost a guarantee. If I went out there, we got things to do. Let me set this up real quick. Throw this on real quick. The blue sedan, we took it out to a couple of events. Racewar Sonoma, we took home second place in the 1150 index. Lost to my buddy Jonathan, man, because he's a killer driver. and we drove the car there, raced the hell out of it for 3 days, and then we drove it home. That's a dub. That's a dub in my books. My car performed freaking awesome, and I was able to drive it right back home. Peel this off. There we go. Not only did we race Sonoma, we took the car to Bakersfield to race at Bakersfield, and the car did really well at H-Day. First time they attended here in the West Coast, and the car, I didn't notice until I got back home from the event that my T-bolt clamp wasn't even connected. So the car didn't go faster because most people do personal best in Bakersfield, but the car performed great nonetheless, and we went rounds at H-Day, and mind you, H-Day is about 4 hours from me. So I drove it there, I went rounds, 2 days of racing, and then I was able to drive it right back home. So H-Day was freaking one for the books. I'm happy to say that I attended H-Day. They have a sticker for the drivers, and it's still on my car. Although the rain kind of weather beating it up a little bit, I can prove that we were at H-Day, we raced it, and we go home. So I guess a lot of this year is more so the success of my builds. Because I know I get a lot of comments of people talking crap about, oh, running cheap stuff, or, oh, why this car always breaks and this guy's never building a solid car, whatever, whatever. Tell me, do you guys drive as far as I do? And then drive as far as I do? And then beat the shit out of it and drive it back home? Because all these talk in the comment section has proven me nothing. But I'm going to say, though, you guys keep me doing what I do here. Because I love just proving people wrong, you know what I mean? I guess the biggest thing for me coming into 2025 was just trying to attend car meets, car shows, race events, and just overall drive my car. Now, I don't get to drive my car often because I work out of my garage, so most of my work is here. The most driving that I do is just my foot walk from my room into the garage, you know what I mean? Unless I'm going to the junkyard or if I'm going to the store, which then I still drive the van, but the biggest thing for me was driving my car and enjoying it. I went to a lot of car meets in SoCal, which was freaking awesome. I went to a couple of car meets here in the Bay Area. If you guys don't know, I still don't have my Instagram. It's been gone for half a year, and I don't know of any event lately that's been happening, which is why I've been itching to be out and about. I just don't know what's been happening lately, but shout out to the homies that do text me and tell me what's happening so we can be out. So I think the latest one that we went to was, I drove the blue sedan to the ham meet recently here locally, and just a little bit of umph in that car on the freeway re-sparked that spark plug in me, and yeah, no diddy. But it just makes me want to be out more. Maybe because I want to feel a boost, I don't know. Not only did we drive the wagon down to SoCal, 10-hour drive. Not only did we drive the blue all-wheel drive sedan to SoCal, also 10-hour drive. We also took the KRX down to SoCal the last time we went out there to hang out with the homie Slimeball and help resurrect his EK sedan. Shout out to the homie Slimeball for allowing me to stay at his place when I was out there for 2.5 weeks. You know, I got to go out there, wrench on some cars, help some homie with their whips, go to car meets, and just overall vibe out in SoCal, taking a little break from all the shenanigans I do here in the garage. So the KRX, I mean, we had some minor issues, but you know, it was a simple fix. We drove it all the way back home, and that thing, you guys probably heard me, you know, praise that car so much. My most reliable daily commuter K24 swap CRX, and I have a lot of plans for that car coming into 2026, guys, and we'll kind of disclose a little bit more with it when we start diving back into the KRX. Here's the first shirt off the press. We have the Young Static logo right up in the front to the channel, and then on the back side, this is the Bulldog wagon tee design. And this is actually one of my favorite designs because it's freaking awesome. And I actually need to print one for myself before I run out of prints, because I think I have 5 left. So this is the first one. I'll go ahead and let it cool off and just get cracking on the second one. This one right here is the Static All English wagon. Kind of hard to see. This one's one of my favorite as well too. Also large tee. You know, the more I think about it, I don't really have like anything that was like super duper negative going through this year other than just people. Honestly, I kind of learned how to avoid people and their problems, and I've just been minding my business, and everything has just been more clearer for me. And that's why I've been able to do more. Like, I've been focusing on my stuff and just worrying about me and my family, of course. But I don't really have anything that's like super duper negative other than what just happened recently. If you guys been following the channel, I went to surgery recently, and I had gotten my gallbladder removed, filled with a ton of gallstones. And you know what? I'm glad I did. I'm glad I was in that pain. I'm glad I went to the hospital and got this surgery done, because this is going to help improve my health moving forward. And if it wasn't for this pain, the surgery, and the healing time it took me to fully heal coming out of the hospital, I wouldn't have gotten to t-shirt printing. And if I didn't get into this, guys, the H2BC RX is only going to prolong even longer, because if you guys don't know me personally, I'm like a master procrastinator. I'm going to admit that. I procrastinate. Obviously, it's been like 4 years now, right? I feel like I'm rapping or something. Anyways, let me do this real quick. I didn't purposely try to lose a lot of weight. It just kind of happened coming out of the surgery. So that's freaking awesome, because I've kind of sort of maintained it. You know what I mean? And now that I've kind of fully healed up from all the cuts on my body, the tube and everything, you guys probably actually know, you guys have not seen it. But if you guys have seen the gestures in some of the past videos before coming to the end of 2025, we've been putting some work on the JDM EF2, and the videos to follow after this one, the videos that's going to follow after this one, you guys, I mean, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys got the glimpse, my for sale page, link in the description below. But if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, the videos coming out after this one, you guys gonna love it. I'm gonna show you guys a little snippet. Actually, I'm just gonna show you guys the bolts. Yeah, that's some paint and some clear coat work. So all of this right here for the JDM EF2. Oh, you guys, you better hit the subscribe button, because when a video drops, you guys are gonna love it. Woo, looking good, looking good. Give it its second press. Even if there was other negative things that might have happened to me in 2025, I mean, I guess it was important enough for me to even remember it, you know, because at the end of the day, for me and you guys, think about the positive stuff, all right? Don't dread the negativity. And look at me, I'm excited. I'm excited just because, you know, that's just the train we've been on. That's just the train we've been on. I've been down that rabbit hole. I've been depressed. I've been through all of that. But when you start changing your perspective, the people you stay around, your focus, everything becomes clearer. And I tell you what, I am much happier. Ooh, yeah, I'm loving this one. All right, let's do the backside. To be honest with you guys, I'm trying really hard, because multitasking like this is hard, especially if you don't want to mess up. You know, one thing that I'm very, very blessed about is the work that some of you guys bring me. I know it's hard for a lot of you guys to get a hold of me, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me for work, right? I'm going to be dead ass honest. When you guys come at me and be like, I got a car you can work on that'd be good for the channel, I'm going to be dead ass honest. That's the simplest way for me to say no. For me, business comes before the channel. So if you guys come at me for some work, it's going to be customer based stuff first. And whatever I decide I want to put on the channel, that's completely up to me. But for those who did come through and gave me a ton of work to keep me busy, I appreciate you guys the most. Because one, you guys keep me busy. Two, you guys put money in my pocket. And I'm very affordable, and I'm very tedious on how I work on your guys' car versus how I work on mine, because my car is whatever. It's my car. I don't care. It's only to please me and nobody else. But if it's your guys' car, I kick anybody's prices. I do, to the best of my ability, quality work. And I appreciate you guys, you know, not questioning me when you guys come to me for work. So I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful for all the guys that came here and gave me work. And you guys remember that Turbo EJ6 Coupe K20 Turbo? That car's coming back. And the owner wants more power. And we have a game plan. We have a game plan. If you guys hear this thing up close, it literally sounds like you're in the hospital. Like the monitor. It's bringing back some flashback memories. Going back to trying to get a hold of me, guys, I don't have my main Instagram. I don't really go on Facebook. And my static service Instagram, I go through it sometimes. And you guys probably remember, just like my main Instagram page, it gets bombarded every single day. So I'm sorry if I never got to you guys. I'm sorry if I didn't see you guys' message. And honestly, a lot of you guys' comments goes into the hidden folder. And not all the time I go through that folder. And I'm surprised it even ends up there because there's not really anything spamming. But if you guys try to contact me one too many times, it's going to end up over there. Hot peel, Dana. Hot peel. Let's go. Ooh, boy. Little swipe motion. Looking good. This is when you guys know my cars are solid, right? The car runs so well all year long, and it doesn't really give me much to do with it because it's practically done for the most part. Which then leads me to the next thing, a new project car. So if you guys saw the 88 silver sedan, which I blame you guys if you haven't seen the videos. I blamed you guys because I had no intentions of buying that car. Woo. Look at that. Check it out. Sorry for the lighting, guys. Check it out. Ooh, jeez. OE static wagon t-shirt design. I only got a limited stock of these. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to order more. But if you guys have been following the channel, I bought the silver sedan based off of you guys because you guys kept spamming me. You guys kept sending me the Facebook post. And, you know, the more I look at it now, I'm kind of glad you guys did. Because I went and got that car for a killer deal. And it's been keeping me busy all year. Aside from my motor getting hurt. But it kept me busy. And we got to build another fun sleeper. Yes, it's repetitive. Yes, it's another EF. But you guys haven't followed the channel by now. Everything here is EF. Okay? So I thought it was a nice car to save. I thought it was a fun build to do. So I bought it. And again, the crazy deal with all the parts that came with it. Because it had a K20 in it. So who in their right mind is going to let that slip by unless you're trying to K-swap your car and junk the shell, which the owner was like, I think you're a better fit because you're going to save the car versus everybody who wants to buy the car for the parts. So the car landed up in my laps because of you guys, and I don't regret buying it. So another blessing this year is that I finally found a silver sedan and got to build again. I got to build again because my blue all-wheel drive sedan was supposed to be my sleeper, right? And then I went crazy with the wheels, the carbon fiber hood, the Recaros. It doesn't look sleeper anymore. So now I got to do it again and build the silver sedan as that true sleeper. So I'm stoked about it because, you know, I have now another all-wheel drive EF sedan built to the purpose that I'm trying to do with it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm loving how the blue car came out, but kind of went far and beyond what I was trying to do with it. I don't have a pillow to apply more pressure, but I have a bunch of DTF paper folded to kind of puff it up and use it as a backing plate for more pressure. So we are doing static, find a center. Here we go, 20 seconds. Let's freaking go. Woo, that looks good. Here we go. Alrighty. So I guess I'll spill a little bit of juice about 2026. Right? 2025 was an amazing year. And we're going to try to make 2026 even better. I've been talking to some of the boys, and they've already set up the race program for next year. And there's a lot of events to attend. I think first one up is going to be Bakersfield in February for IFO. And we're going to be squeezing in for sure Vegas. We're definitely going to be racing Sonoma in the summer. And there's a lot of other small events in between that I haven't really gone through the list fully yet. But I will say right now, Oregon is on the list and Washington is on the list. We're coming to your guys' states. We're going to your guys' states. Or at least who lives in Oregon and Washington. That's the plan for 2026. We're going to be racing more places, more events. I'm going to be bringing in a different car. I'm not set in stone just yet because I got to find it first. But I can assure you guys, if I'm buying another car next year, it is not another EF. Not another EF. Unless it's a hatch. Unless I get a killer deal for a hatch, because I still have a plan for building an EF hatch. I guess I would bring another EF next year. EF hatch. Not a CRX, not a sedan, not a wagon. If I brought another EF, it's a hatch. But I'm looking for another golden era Honda that I want to bring to the channel just to kind of switch it up like we did with Project Blueberry. I feel like a wizard with my finger as a wand. Pressing down. As I mentioned, guys, more states to race at, more events to attend, different car builds coming in this year, and some of the cars on the driveway are going to go through its own changes as well too. And like I said, I'm going to project a little bit more of the idea when we actually dive back into it. Ooh! All right, check it out, guys. Blue all-wheel drive sedan with the static logo in the front. Let this one cool off. Why did I just realize this guy's sleeping right here on the box this whole freaking time? Talking to you guys, I didn't realize he was even in the garage. Garage is closed. I mean, to the house is closed. My companion right there. Oh, and then on top of that, we got a new addition to the family. The cat that I've shown you guys, we've gotten him since around October. So we only had him for a couple of months and he's already adapted to the family. My mom calls him Boba, and I guess that's the new name for him because we originally was calling him Weetek, but he responds to Boba. So we have a new addition to the family this year, which is freaking awesome because if you guys don't remember, last year we lost my main cat, 14 years old, Meow Meow. You guys named him Meow Meow. He's actually named Mittens, but he passed away last October, and then I got this guy this October, so it's kind of like, I guess, a blessing in disguise. Or he reincarnated into him. I don't know. But right now I'm going to go ahead and pack all of these up. And I'm just waiting for a confirmed address. And I might possibly do the shipping label tonight. But for the most part, I just want to get them all bagged up, ready to rock and roll. Now that I started pressing t-shirts aside from my sample ones, this is kind of like so-and-so my new happy place. So I guess this is also another blessing this year, is getting into the t-shirt stuff. Flip once, flip again, fold that sleeve, fold this one right here up, little guidance cardboard, fold the second one, there we go. And then we just grab a bag right here. This is a size large, so I'm using the smaller bag. But yeah, anyways, now that I've done a actual sale run, which I did yesterday, we sold, I believe, 16 t-shirts. After doing the first run yesterday, it was a little overwhelming because now that I'm doing like production runs, it was kind of like a shamble for me because it's the real thing, you know what I mean? And I was trying to figure out, you know, do's and don'ts. What are easier ways to do certain things that would, you know, help me with productivity and things like that. And we're learning as we go. You know, I've only just barely been into t-shirt stuff for, I don't know, a month and a half maybe. First one, right there. Right here we have the static wagon. Get the lint off of this. I mean, cat fur for the most part. I can say this 1,000 times, man. This year has been freaking awesome. People, car meets, car cruises, race events, driving my cars, building cars, now doing t-shirts, meeting a lot of you guys, which is freaking awesome. First flip. Second flip. Like, my brain has to process a little bit to even put these shirts in these bags. Trying to not skip a breath here. I always double check the label to make sure that this is the size large before I seal it up. I have the large labels. It just makes it so official. This is so cool. So we got 6 t-shirts that we just did, and I wasn't even supposed to do t-shirts today. I was supposed to do inventory count and how many designs I have left from yesterday's run, but I figured got a little bit of time to spare. I mean, it is 12:21 right now, so you know, just again, just staying busy. I've kind of been having a little fun with this, and I figured have a little bit of time, ship out something, you know. Got my scale. £1 pound, 2 ounces. Got our label. This is going to the homie Jonathan. Accidentally put on that label crooked. Alright, one down. This one might be a little tricky because it's 4 t-shirts and I'm able to fit 3 into a bag, but I'm not sure if I can fit 4. That is 3 of 4. A 4 might just fit. For a big bag like this, I'm going to go ahead and put some extra tape on it. Well, look at that. And we have a label for Geo, and he's actually close by, not too far from me, but shout out to Geo. This is your package right here. Alrighty, 2 ready to go out with the rest tomorrow. So these 2 packages right here are ready to go out tomorrow with the rest of them. This is the beautiful part of being able to make t-shirts on the fly in your home or wherever your workspace is at. You get an order in, you make it on the spot, and you can print and ship labels at the same time and have it out tomorrow like ASAP. So I'm having fun with this for sure, most definitely. But anyways, I know this video's kind of been all over the place. My brain trying to multitask, making t-shirt, packing, shipping t-shirt, and also trying to think of the right words to recap my 2025. But if you guys been following all the videos this year to this point, you guys know the roller coaster we've been on, and how I'm just gonna sum it up entirely for 2025 is that it was an awesome year. Point blank, period. It's been an awesome year. Now, if you guys didn't have an awesome 2025, it's okay, because there's always another chance. We're in 2026 now. Get your butt on the chair, get a notepad out, write down some realistic goals, right? And how I always do it is I don't want to try to put a big ass goal out there, because when you don't achieve it or all of it, some people tend to beat themselves up. You guys know what the saying, progress is better than no progress. So a little bit of steps to get to the first goal. Set the second goal, hit that second goal, the third, fourth, keep that cycle going, and trust me, it's going to be easier and you're going to be much happier trying to achieve all these little goals there and here and there. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling on. My battery's flashing. It's 1:30 in the morning trying to catch up with these orders. So I'm going to wrap up the video right here. I hope you guys enjoy the 2025 year recap in 26. If you guys did a little bit, be sure to leave a thumbs up, especially for all the t-shirt printing stuff I just did with you guys. And if you guys want to stick around for JDM EF2 updates, because those videos are going to follow after this one. We painted the T-bar, we painted the engine bay, we painted underneath the hood, and the color looks freaking fire. You guys want a little sample? Let me show you guys. Oh my goodness. Give you guys a little snippet. This thing is stupid wet. Okay, a little too much. If you guys want to see some more progress update on the JDM EF2, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well too. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.